moving on to our next segment, judging by the cover, Junior, our favorite
Junior.
cover art out next week. What do you got, Alex?
We both picked two because there's like so many gorgeous.
Well, I picked two to spite you because you picked a thirsty one, and I'm like, you know what?
Yes. I was like I was like
Let's
Dave also
go.
picked Thirsty. He must have
Let's
been.
let's go double thirsty. We cover all thirstiness of all
Yeah.
colors on this show. But tell us about your
So
favorite cover.
yes, this is Wiccan Witch's Road. And it is a variant cover illustrated by Meghan Hetrick. It is a like tarot card of the lovers featuring Wiccan and Hulkling Teddy, his husband. I just think it's like so ethereally illustrated, so beautiful. I think some people have some feelings about Wiccan's new outfit that it like is a little bit too like Roma in a way that's like potentially appropriative, but
Huh.
I also just think it looks like sick and looks really cool. And I think it looks like gorgeous on this cover. And I am not in a place to like speak about that potential appropriation. I think this is a beautiful cover. Really excited to see where this comic goes. And you can just like feel the love between these cute boys.
It's like a fairy tale, the cover. It's nice.
Yeah,
Who's the
it's
bottom in the
gorgeous.
relationship? Do we know?
I mean, like stereotypically, I'm like definitely Wiccan, but I could see them being verse and doing some like flip-flop stuff, you know?
hmm Speaking of
Or
bottoms,
maybe speaking of freaking bottoms, there's no way Dick could only be bottom. This is a Travis Moore variant cover for Nightwing number 134. I mean, my God, that chest. I almost said those tits.
and look at those
They
gutters. Those gutters are
yeah,
nice.
no, really just like gorgeous, hot. The V's on the bottom are pointing exactly where I want to go.
It's even an
It
arrow on his waist.
no, literally, yeah. It's just very, very gorgeous, and his face is pretty as hell too. So, cannot complain about this cover, Dave.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, I think it's part of a variant cover series, right? Of like winter people doing
Winter,
winter things.
and I'm like, of course, Dick is doing winter, but topless.
I know, wouldn't it be freezing? My favorite cover first comes from Black Panther Intergalactic #2 by E.M. Gist. He
This is
paints his
sick.
covers. Yeah, it says it's not final, but it looks pretty final to me. Black Panther in this cover is fighting a giant snake, and the use of like the sickly greens in the background really lifts up the browns and blues of Black Panther's costume and the snake. You also have some battle damage here. He already stabbed it once. He's got his spear going through it another time right now. We got like streaks of poison coming off the snake's teeth. It's just that adds like the nice motion where as also it's just so pretty, all of it combined.
Yeah, no, I love this. Snake is gorgeous. I think I sometimes forget that T'Challa's suit is often like a midnight navy blue and not
Mm,
black all the time. And like you said, this like really highlights that coloring in like a great way.
for sure. I think isn't that a printing thing where like characters are supposed to be black but they're blue in the comics, at least in the like Silver Age?
Yeah, I'm like that's often why people's hair looks blue. It's because if you
Mm,
just did black, there would be no depth to it. So it's like
right, right.
often like blue with black highlights to indicate it being black. And I think T'Challa's outfit often is black, and obviously in the MCU it's black, but
Right.
I like the undertone of like a midnight blue. It definitely gives it more depth.
Pretty good series too. They have an interesting premise here where he's on this planet alone with no help
Totally.
and he's in trouble. Also, Dave's thirsty cover of the week.
Which
Episode Witch
blade?
Witchblade number 18 by Jason Alexander. I was fascinated by this cover. I'm not a fan of the background, but the use of it's almost like instead of her having the Witchblade costume on, it's almost like it's just shadow. And so she's
Hmm.
actually just naked. I don't know, it's weird. But the angularness of like the suit on her hip here, it's almost like it's cutting into her. So I was really drawn to like these shapes that are coming in and out of her body. Meanwhile, she's got these mounds on her chest. I don't know what you call those, but those look nice, and I don't know. What do you think? You like those?
Mounds on her chest. Yeah, interesting. I don't know, like these fat deposits. Who talks about those? No, I think this is
Uh,
gorgeous. I like love the hip is very beautiful, and the Witchblade costume like just accentuates her feminine beauty in an idealistic
mm,
way.
For us,
I can only talk about this clinically because I'm a gay boy.
all right, that's it for Judging by the Cover Junior. Next up, Jason Aaron joins the show to talk all about Thunder. Enjoy.